Hi guys, welcome back to Seduce Me, the Otome. Where we're just about to enter the house party situation. I stood in front of the mirror in my room, staring at my phone as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents, for me to see my parents as a woman. It was a chance for my parents to see me as a woman. It was my test to see if I really was ready to live on my own. Well, not true though, and I had the incubator to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through living alone. A knock on my door broke my thoughts, surprising me. Who is it?
Hey, are you okay in there? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
I didn't know Naomi was over. Naomi's party over. Well, I'm ready, but...
But what? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
I don't want to. Alright. As soon as I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Naomi's faces turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares. Stop staring. What?
Dude, you look hot. Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
I had it for a while. I just never had a chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind me. As I walked down the halls of the grand lobby, the incubator stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed to the nine as proper servants.
Whoa, they really know how to dress well, don't they?
Naomi! Yeah. I was slightly taken back on how great the boys looked in uniforms. Each had the pose of a perfect gentleman, even Sam. I slightly began to climb down the steps with Suzu and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase one step at a time, like knights waiting for their princess. I felt my face slightly flush. Gosh, I blush too often, don't I? But I quickly shook my head to try and contain my thoughts, because after all, one can read my thoughts. As I reached the last step, James offered me his hand out to me and walked me down the final step, smiling.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
God damn it all! I really like this visual novel. Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
No, definitely not. As ready as I'll ever be. I couldn't deny that I was nervous, but I had to try. This party was more than what it seemed, and I had done all that I could to prepare for it. Okay. The other boys smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked the time. Almost already on cue, the doorbell rang. I gulped. I could probably feel my dad's aura from behind the door. Great. Sam and I quickly rushed to the door and opened the double doors wide, revealing my parents, both dressed in their best. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh, my. I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
Bequeathment, Mom?
It was probably overlooked. Besides, who would deny good service?
I was completely shocked. My parents didn't question the boys. They didn't ask for verifications or anything. I looked to the boys and noticed Sam and Eric staring intently at my parents. Were they using their powers on them? They had to be. There was no other way they'd be okay with this otherwise.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
My mother quickly rushed to me and gave me a large hug. I held her back, inhaling her perfume. It's only been a couple of days, but living away from the ones who raised me was hard. My mom soon let go of me and looked at my outfit.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
I looked to my dad, who was looking around the lobby like an inspector. I stood my ground waiting for him to look at me, and when he did, he let a small smile grace his lips.
Your mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
Thanks. The world around me stopped my how proud and harmonious. Did my dad just compliment me? On his own accord? My mother was grinning ear to ear at his words. I was beyond speechless. Thank you, Daddy. However, his cold face quickly returned as he began to look around again.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
Oh, here we go again. What do you mean?
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son will be coming. All of them will be measuring your potential.
Measuring? Why measuring? Oh, love of house parties. Right, I definitely never want you as a father. Good lord. My potential?
To become CEO of the company.
But what if I don't want to be the CEO of a toy company? I knew it. Something was off about tonight, and now this party became much more than I anticipated. I gulped silently, but I nodded in response. I looked in, but they were continuing to be servants for my father's approval. I looked behind me and saw Naomi and Suzu raise their thumbs at me for encouragement. I listened more back before feeling my body accept the situation. I felt a weight in my gut, but I had to hide it. As if time zoomed forward, all of a sudden the main hall of the lobby was full of guests. Men and women in formal or business attire showed up to meet me and see my new home. I didn't expect many to come, but I was once again surprised that night. I shook hands with many officials and executive members, putting on the professional face my dad trained me to have. I felt overwhelmed, but I hid it well behind a small smile and handshake. Many even asked me questions. I tried my best to reply as maturely as possible. I had to remember, say what they want to hear, not what you want to say. Oh no! I can't do this! I'm not mature enough!
So, how do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
It's a pretty good.
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It really hit all of us hard.
Do you have college plans?
Yes, I do. I felt the questions came one after another. It was tough to answer some of them because they weren't about me. They were about the company.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
It's hard to say. I'm not an executive or anything.
What do you think of the philanthropic policy the company has?
I
Do you
don't
think
know.
the company should expand from just toys?
No! Eventually the questions stopped and I was back to being myself. Naomi and Suzu were mingling in the car and the incubi were doing their jobs. So I was all alone in the room full of strangers. There was a nerve to think about it, but at least I wasn't being questioned left, right, and anymore. Suddenly, though, my mom pushed her way through the crowd to me, bringing along someone I didn't know.
Honey, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
Oh no! Dad doesn't like the vice chairman! With my mother stood a man who looked only a couple of years older than me. He smiled and nodded his hand to me, silently asking for my hand.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lewis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Anderson.
Do I have to? Place your hand in his. I placed my hand in his. He raised it to his lips and kissed over my knuckle. I felt my face burn slightly at the gesture. Andrew smiled at me before releasing my hand. I have to play the good person, you know.
I'm honored to be invited here.
My mother smiled at both of us, which made me slightly concerned. Why was she excited to introduce me to Andrew?
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Praise is very much deserved.
Andrew then chuckled nervously, bringing a soft face to his lips to cover his laugh probably before
I'm
smiling.
sorry if I seem a little forward. I've just been excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
How? Why?
He used to talk about you all the time in the office on how you helped him refine his toys. I only attended meetings and heard all of the stories. You helped a lot with the success of the company without having to actually work there.
Oh, whoa, I didn't know he talked about me. That would explain everyone's fascination with me and their rather personal questions. I looked at Andrew with a kind Kind of faced me. Something about him seemed off, and I don't know what it was. He seemed behind something. Whether it was good or bad, I was not able to find out. I felt someone walk up beside me, causing me to turn to them. Next to me was my dad, giving his cold stare at Andrew, who suddenly became tense.
So, you're Jared's son.
He hates Jared. Andrew's body twitched slightly, whether it was fear or insult. Andrew locked eyes with my father. I couldn't help but feel the tension between them. It irked me how fragile the air had become, enough to break at the wrong word.
You're the one who wants to be the next CEO of the Anderson Company.
Well...
I said, Andrew, this guy wants to take my grandfather's place as CEO. I thought the vice chairman wanted that position.
David, leave the poor boy alone.
No, totally go for him.
I'm merely testing the boy's conversational skills. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course not, sir.
And polite as well. Interesting.
If you'll excuse me.
Yeah. Quickly, Andrew retreated away from my family into the crowd of people. I'm not following him. I watched as he disappeared into the crowd towards the back of the house. I was worried, but I gave him his space. He obviously needed it.
Peh. He's not CEO material.
Agreed, Dad.
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
Oh, then, Mom.
A little questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's obviously not ready for any title in our company.
Neither am I. I bit my tongue. I didn't want to make a scene with my dad. One wrong word, and he's lectured me in front of everyone. That was not something I wanted at my housewarming party. I let her aside before looking at the clock. It was getting close to midnight, meaning the party was going to end soon. I lowered my gaze out the window and saw a limo pull up. Huh? Whose limo is that?
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
I'll go get him. Stay with your father so you can escort your guests out together.
Yes, Mom. My mother left my dad and me and slowly escorted the guests out. My dad had a simple smile as I thanked each person for coming. I did the same. Andrew quickly passed the door before he could speak. Eventually, only Suzu, Naomi, my parents, and the incubi were left. My dad slowly walked over and placed a hand on my shoulder with a smile. I stared up at him. A wave of confusion washed over my face. What?
You did good tonight. I'm proud.
Huh? Oh, thank you, Dad.
Keep it up, and you'll be a good CEO.
I don't want to be a CEO. Oh, right.
All right. Your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
God damn it. We're not even living with them anymore, and they're still telling me what to do. Oh, right.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party.
Could have been better.
We'll come visit tomorrow or something. All right?
Sure. Right, see you.
Good night, sweetie. Come visit us soon.
Will do. Right then, party's over. Let's save. And we're going to end it there. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.